Oops, hang on. That's what we want. And now, for there. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Route X Lap Attack. This is going to be the first of 4 of the final episodes of the series before I move on to Gran Turismo 7. I don't really have many cars ready to test on that track yet, but I should have at least a few ready once I finish testing the final 4 cars in this version of Gran Turismo. Here's the first one, the Mazda Demio Laughing Face. This was the very first car I'm sorry, I can't speak for some reason. Well, I have something stuck in my teeth, but it's gone now. There we go. This is the first car I got in Gran Turismo 7. It was painted blue, and I kind of like that better than this version, but I figured since I already got that in Gran Turismo 7, why not try it out in this game? I think I got to restart there because I didn't realize I had to shift into 6 that quickly. Usually the thing changes, it flashes red and blue, and then you want to shift. Sometimes I do it a little sooner. I've noticed while doing one of those 0 to 60 tests that you actually go a little faster that way. Right now. Alright, now we will officially begin the runtime of the Mazda Demio. And the reason I called it the Laughing Face earlier was because it had the letters XD next to Demio. I don't know why it's not here. Or maybe they just forgot to put it on, or maybe it's on the right side underneath the taillight and I just can't see because it's very shiny. Regardless, I stated in one episode a while back, a very long time ago, that Mazda is one of my favorite Japanese car manufacturers. My favorite of all time is Mitsubishi. Although, there are a few cars that I think Mazda does better. Like this one, the RX-7, I wish that could come back. There's also the 3, or in this game it's called the Atenza. Let's not forget that Miata. Oh, we're slowing down already. That can't be good. There we go. Now we're picking up speed. So, I hope you guys liked the definitive edition I did to Engines of SEPTA Episode 1. I don't know when I'm going to be doing Episode 2 because I want to actually create some more original episodes. Episode 5 would be focusing on the Milwaukee Class 442. And Episode 6, which I'm definitely not going to be able to do anytime soon, but I've already planned on putting the New York Central Hudson in that one. As for Episode 3 of Engines of Cheesecake in Ohio, see, I said cheesecake instead of Chesapeake. I don't know what it is, but whenever I see some of those E-units with the yellow and blue and the word Chesapeake, it just makes me think of cheesecake for some reason. But anyways, Episode 3 of Engines of Chesapeake in Ohio should be out next week. I wanted it to come out this week, but I was really, really busy with a new job. I left Wawa last month on the 26th of June. I joined 3M under this group called Volt Workforce Solutions because I wanted to try and find a job that paid more money. Unfortunately, however, 3M, after I finished my 2 weeks of training, they said that I was not fast enough creating certain supplies. And now they want me to go to this place in Easton, about 15 or 20 minutes from where I live here in New Jersey. Another kind of warehouse where they have certain things that you use to put into electronic devices like cell phones and laptops. I've already been told that I would be doing 12-hour shifts paying $18 an hour, which isn't too bad. I mean, I would only have to work like 3 days a week, and and then I get 4 days off in a row, so really not that bad. Unless, of course, somebody calls out and I have to cover them, but hey, could be worse. If that doesn't work out, however, I might as well just go back to Wawa. I mean, sometimes if someone pays you more money, that doesn't always necessarily mean it's good. I mean, I was pretty happy at Wawa. I had a lot of good friends there, but they just weren't paying me enough money that I need to stay in a good financial position to afford certain things that I need, like health insurance, car insurance, maybe a newer car in general, my own place. And of course, I also want to get a PS5, probably try and get some of my digital copies of games like Gran Turismo 7 and Call of Duty Vanguard on there, get some more room on my PS4 so I can record more videos like this one, and maybe even a few Overwatch videos. I mean, I'm still going to do that from time to time. But there are also a few other games I want to try and get more videos out of, like Mafia 2, for instance. That's been my favorite game ever since it came out in 2010, or one of my favorites anyway. And I don't know, even though the definitive edition of that is a little inferior, like you see some things that screw up or glitch, I think it was really great that I was finally able to get to play Joe's Adventure, like throughout the entirety of all those missions. Just doing that for the very first time, I'm really happy I was able to do that. And unlike the PS3 version, I did not have to pay for it. So at least 2K, while things didn't go the way us fans wanted it to go, 2K at least tried their best. I mean, they did something pretty good for all of us. I mean, I guess some of the glitches can be forgiven if they can fix them. The sooner the better. So the next cars that I'll be testing after this will be the De Tomaso Pantera, which will pop up in the next episode. 2 Bugattis and a Lamborghini. I said this was going to be the first of 4 cars that I would test before ending this series, but I forgot I wanted to test out the Diablo. I already know it's slower than the McLaren MP4-12C because I was playing this game a month ago with my 6-year-old cousin. I chose the MP4-12C, and she only chose the Diablo because it was purple. Just like most little girls. But we still had a pretty good time. When it comes to playing games with her on the PS4, she's more into Lego Dimensions or Monopoly. I have this game called the Hasbro Family Fun Pack. You can play Monopoly, Risk, Trivial Pursuit, or Scrabble. I gotta say, I really like what they did with Trivial Pursuit. Like how they turned it into a game show kind of thing. It's really cool. Speaking of game shows, there's a new show on Netflix I've also enjoyed watching called Bullshit, hosted by the same guy that hosted Deal or No Deal. And apparently, according to this one episode, he also voiced a certain adorable little Mogwai named Gizmo. Well, this little gizmo here has finished its run at 6 minutes and 59 seconds. Obviously, I wasn't expecting it to be fast, so pretty good time for a little car like that. We may not be in the top 20, but I'm sure compared to some of the other cars in the N300 category, we did a pretty decent time. Let's take a look and see. Ah, we're at the bottom. Underneath the Mini Cooper, the 2005, another Mazda, the Miata or Roadster, the Alpine A110. Still at the top of the N300 section is the Ferrari Dino. The De Tomaso Pantera is another Italian classic that you'll enjoy from 1971. Hopefully you will enjoy watching me drive that car in the next episode.